What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. A lot of people have been asking me, Legions, how did you get so strong so fast on day one? And day one, I got at 80k, around like 82k power from grinding, not from spending money. I spent a little bit here and there. I got the weekly pass, the daily pass, whatever it was, the 2 daily passes that last a week long, which all they do, they give you a tiny bit of gems, but what they really do is give you more stuff from grinding. So obviously I got a little bit more out of grinding than most people. Instead of being able to use 3 times stamina, I was able to use 4 times. But you know, eventually I ran out of stamina, so you guys can probably still do it even with the 3 times. I am loving this so far. I got really strong without having to spend any money. I did spend a little bit, like I said. I got a couple of extra dupes, but I'm gonna be honest with you, the dupes don't really play a giant part until you get a bunch of them. 1 or 2 dupes is probably going to give you maybe 1,000 power or 2,000 power. It's not a big difference. But they do make a tiny bit, so you probably won't be able to get 80k if you don't have any dupes or anything. But you will get damn near close. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how exactly I did that, what to focus your stamina on, so you guys don't waste your stamina in other places. Because I'm going to be honest, that is one video I'm going to be making on the game. They are kind of stingy with stamina. That is my one complaint right now. And it's kind of hard to keep grinding the game, especially I unlocked like some really crazy grindy shit like summon quests to unlock summon weapons and summons in general and level them up, and it is grindy as hell and uses a lot of stamina, and we barely get any. So I'll probably be making a video on that if they don't make any changes and give us any more stamina or anything like that. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to be notified for future Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis videos. Now, without further ado, let me show you guys how exactly I got as strong as I did in Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis on day one. All right, as you guys can see, I'm at over 81k here, and I can get higher than that if I like equip different sub weapons on them and change around materia, stuff like that. But I was using this for a certain stage I was farming, so I'm keeping it that way so I can show you guys 81,000 power. Now, I'm going to show you the main reason how I got this power and what people are not taking advantage of. So first things first, your growth path, your skill tree, your character tree is the most important thing that you can build on your character. On Cloud, Barret, and Aerith, I already have up to page 4 done. So I can start doing page 4. As soon as I hit level 50, I'll be able to do the rest of his tree, and all I have to do is grind the stuff for it. So a lot of people are not realizing how strong this is. Let me move my camera so I can show you guys why. So as you can see, the amount of HP alone that I get, 1,410 HP. I'm going to go back and show you how much HP he has now. This is about half or more of his HP. So most of his stats are coming from this skill tree. This skill tree is going to be super important. Yes, weapons are also really important, but unless you're buying the weapon like material packs in the shop, which are a huge waste of money, don't do that. You're not going to be able to farm past level 50, I believe, until you get a pretty far in the story. So, and at that point in the story, the shit is pretty difficult. So you're not going to be able to enhance your weapons to level 90 like you're seeing some people at. The only way that you can get to level 90 early on is if you buy the weapon material packs, and you just get all the stuff from spending money without having to grind anything. So I ended up getting all the way up to page 3 done. I have a couple of things that I still haven't finished in page 3 because I don't have enough of his character crystals, but I got to farm those as well. But pretty much everything is done besides the big stuff. And I got all the way up to page 4. Now, let me show you Cloud's character kit. So 1,400 attack, 1,400 HP, 177 attack. Let me show you his actual character and show you guys how much this actually gives him. So looking at his stats, as you can see, just from HP alone is literally about double. So he's literally getting half of his HP is from the growth tree, which is really important early on. Physical attack, not so much, but it does help a lot. He got pretty much like 200 attack from the growth tree. What you're really getting the attack from is your weapons. Let me show you this Masamune here. I haven't even leveled it to 90 yet. So he's getting 410 attack just from the Masamune, and then he's getting more attack as well from his sub weapon as well. 239 here from the hard edge. So not getting a ton on the physical attack, but his HP and physical attack does go up a little bit from the growth tree. HP a lot, which is going to help you tremendously on the harder stages early on. So what you're going to want to focus on is on the solo content tree. You're going to want to make sure, because your characters have to be certain levels to unlock certain paths. I believe it's 20, 30, and 50 is the level caps. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I've already done them, so I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's 20, 30, and 50 is the level caps for each page so far. And I think 50 is the level cap for now. And then all you're going to want to do is grind your character levels. You're going to go to training quests, and you're going to want to grind character XP as much as possible. You're going to do the hardest stage possible, and you're going to want to do the 3 times stamina consumption. So you're wasting 45 stamina instead of, let me just put this here, the 45 stamina instead of just 1 run. So you're getting 3 runs in 1 run of wasting stamina. And I'm glad they fixed this from the beta, because in the beta you could only do this 10 times a day, which was fucking ridiculous. I complained about that a lot to the devs, so I'm glad that that was one of the things that they changed, because my lord, that was super annoying. And then once you have the character level requirement to start being able to build their character tree, you're going to want to start grinding. You're going to go to training quests again and start grinding pieces. If you don't have these levels unlocked, it's because you have to reach a certain point in the story, but you can just grind this stages as well. They give you every single one of them. You don't have to grind 1 stage and you get 1 of a kind. Thank fucking God they were smart enough to do that, because I was afraid when I saw power pieces, magic pieces, and healing pieces that I was only going to get power pieces from this stage, only going to get magic. But no, what it does is it gives you more power pieces, which is the attack ones, than the other ones, but you still get all 3. So if you're lacking in one more than the others, you can grind for a certain one. Now, this is super easy to grind. Like these, you get so many of these per grinding, and sometimes you find cactuars on the stages that give you like double the drops. So if you're doing a 3 times run, you're getting 6 times the drops. It's really fucking good. And pretty much just autoing that a couple of times, I was able to max out someone's skill tree for whatever level I had them at, and that is how I got my power up so freaking fast. Because when you do your weapon, let me just show you the weapon quest for a second. When you do, Baby Seal keeps inviting me. I'm recording a video, Clark. God damn it. When you're grinding to awaken weapons, these stages here, these nano cubes right here, this will not be available. This nano cube and genome pod, I forget when you unlock this. Someone can let me know in the comments if you remember. I just kind of blasted through the entire game, but you don't unlock this for a very long time. And this, I believe, is how you get a weapon from level 50 to 60. Let's check real quick if that is the case. Yes, so nano cubes starts at level 50 to 60. So you kind of get capped here. 256 attack is still pretty good, but it's nowhere near 400 and something that you get from a level 90 weapon, almost 500 from a level 90 weapon. So a lot of your growth is going to come from the growth tree, believe it or not. And of course, your limit breaks get super strong if you keep enhancing your limit break. I already have my cross slash at level 4. I can get it even higher. It goes up 100% every time. It's at 1600% now. I believe it started at 1200. So very, very good. That is how I got 80k power. I kind of spread my power across multiple characters too. I see so many people just focusing just on Cloud or just on Tifa, and that just doesn't work in this game, because if they die or the other characters aren't built well, they're gonna die, and then Cloud's the only one that's gonna be alive. Whatever strongest character you have is the only one that's gonna be alive, and you're not gonna be able to do it. It's super hard without a proper party in this game to do anything. So I hope that this helped you guys out, because I see a lot of people not really building the growth tree, and it's like the most important thing in the game so far. I could, before we go, I can show you quickly. I was having trouble with the last couple of stages for Final Fantasy VII, the First Soldier story part of Ever Crisis. I had Glenn at like 13k. I had Matt at 8k, and Lucia was at 9k. This was just from doing their growth tree. I didn't even start doing their growth tree at all. So what I did was I did their growth tree from like all the way up to the 2nd page. Oh, well, I didn't do, yeah, I was about to say I did do Glens. So I did all the way up to the second part of the second stage, and it gave me a crap ton more of stats for the characters, and it truly helped out a lot. And now I was able to actually clear that part of the story. I just fell asleep before I could finish this part. Also, this First Soldier story with young Sephiroth backstory is amazing. But yeah, I did finish it. So we do have chapter 4 to do, which gets pretty ridiculous. 53,000. So I was getting stuck on these 40,000 stages because I only had them at 30 something, 30,000 I think, and then I did all the growth trees for them, and I shot them all the way up to 45,000. So very, very useful. I still gotta grind a little bit more though for a lot of characters. This game is going to be very grindy. It is going to be one of my major complaints about this. I'm probably going to make a video talking about the things that need to be fixed or made better with quality of life or something, because there's a lack of stamina for how grindy this game is. Nier Reincarnation is another game that Applebot has made, and it is also very grindy, but they gave out a fuck ton of stamina, and there was a lot of ways to get stamina. You got 20 stamina pots just from doing dailies. You could buy 20 stamina pots in the shop daily with Gil. There was a lot of ways to get stamina in that game, and in this game, you get like one stamina pot for logging in or getting in the game for like every 6 hours, which is awful. Like it's so bad. And then of course it has that one system where if you use your crystals to refill your stamina, every 2 times you use your crystals to refill stamina, it goes from 50 to 100, from 100 to 200, from 200 to I don't know, because that's a waste and I never went that far. But I hope this video helped you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any other questions. I'm going to be doing a beginner guide because I see there's a lot of menu stuff that a lot of people are confused with, especially casual gamers that do not play gacha games that are this grindy. And I will honestly say that this game does have a lot to it. It's a little complicated, a little bit too complicated in my opinion. But I will be making a beginner guide that will probably be out tomorrow. Hope you guys can look forward to that. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below or join the Discord. I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to be notified for future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.